Winners win and losers lose. But winners win. And if you create a culture of losing, if you keep being a victim, if you keep letting losing happen to you, if you keep letting people do you and treat you any kind of way, it's going to become a culture. You know what's so funny? We want people to make guarantees to us, but we're not willing to make guarantees to ourselves. What changed? I changed. And I stopped being a victim. I stopped saying, I've got to wait for good things to happen to me. And I said, I'm going to grind. I'm going to fight. I'm going to work. I'm going to press toward. I'm going to learn. I'm going to do everything in my power. Every single day, I'm going to do everything in my power to become a victor and not a victim. When I reverse engineered one of the things I did to get me to the next level, I owned it. No, listen to me closely. I don't have a lot of time. I got 2 sessions. I got to break it up. The difference between people who blow up and the people who kind of stay stagnant is they never own it. I've been paying attention, y'all, and my staff, my church, my own family, myself, and I'm like, I got it. So what happens in life, once you write something down, the people who make it happen is the people who own. They own every aspect of it. The people that don't, this is how you know. When you call, they throw you under the bus. So I'm talking to somebody today, and I'm not talking down. I'm trying to help you. When somebody calls you and there's a challenge and you start pointing the finger, you'll never get to the next level. So I noticed what happens is there are 2 groups of people. You got a boy or girl or a man or a woman. What boys do is they point the finger at other people. That's what boys do. That's what girls do. Right? And I get it. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of pressure, right, to make your dreams become reality. So every day there's opportunities, right? And you have these opportunities. And each opportunity is going to either take you to the next level or you're going to have to go back to go. I'm just being real. When you shake the dice, you either move forward or you got to go back to go. When there's conflict, I want you to look at it real plain. And I want you to say, do I throw people under the bus or do I take responsibility? Now, you can continue to throw people under the bus. It's all good. Nothing wrong with that. Because that's a lot of pressure. And you shouldn't ask a 13-year-old to do what a 33-year-old is supposed to do. I get that. I'm not mad at you. But understand every time you point the finger that what you're saying to your dreams and goals is like, I'm about to put you on hold. You got to take ownership. So no matter what happens when you come to ET, I promise you, even if it's your fault, I'm not going to say it's your fault. Why? Because as soon as I say it's your fault, I give you the power. You got the juice. As soon as I say, well, you didn't come to school and you have the power. And as much as it hurts and it's embarrassing to say, yo, it's on me, guess what? I got all the juice then. I decide how many zeros in my check. The minute you start pointing the finger, you lose power immediately. As soon as you start saying it's somebody else's fault, what you do is say, I'm a child and I need somebody grown to handle this. That's what you say. When you say he did it and she did it, you're saying, I'm 10 years old, I need mama to come in. I need daddy to come in and fix this. It's too much for me. And when people say it's too much, that's $50,000, $60,000 a year. 65 at most. You start making 80 and above, I'm gonna need some ownership. I'm just being real. I'm not trying to be deep. So, the first one, you are self-centered. It's about you. And that's why you point the finger, because it's about, so immediately you feel attacked. Immediately you feel like they talking about me. How do I look? Selfish, self-centered, childish. Next level, ownership. But when it comes to this, you give me the mic. When it comes to this is what I do. And I take full ownership of this. I will never be sick when I'm supposed to speak. I will never get a connect. You will never oddly connect me with you. You spend all this money, I come to your company and I fail. I will never. I take full responsibility for this part of the company. Full responsibility. I don't do contracts. I don't negotiate. I speak. I do relationships. And when I do it, put me in, coach. I don't need nobody else to play. That was CJ idea to have 4 other speakers, not mine. Not mine. I don't want Inky, like, praise God for Inky, but I don't want Inky to be responsible for how we eat. I don't want Jeremy to be, it's not that I don't want other people to speak. I don't want David Shan responsible for how my family eat. My girl got MS. I take full responsibility. I'll make sure she'll never work another day in her life. And I'll do whatever it takes. I take ownership. I'll get up. I'll stay late. Put down own it. What are you not owning? Write it down right now. I'm not playing. What are you not owning? Like, what's yours? Now, we're not talking about something somebody else wants you to own. What is yours that you're not owning? And that's why you point the finger, because you don't like how the pain feels. That's why you say he did it and she did it. That's why you give the power away, because it hurt too bad to say, I did it, I take ownership. It was my fault. That's why you point the finger. You ain't ready for the pain.